Hey, there we go. Now, just waiting on people to show up. I hope they ain't going to that other place. Mm. Yeah, there we go. How y'all doing? How you doing? How you doing? Yeah, I think I made a mistake and I got to figure out how that worked when you're scheduling. But how y'all doing today? Um, I'm just live, just to see, how everybody doing and what everybody is thinking about today. Just had me some breakfast. I know it's late lunch, but I was thinking about the people over there in that UK that went through the disaster. I was watching, fake news, CNN, and all their reports, and then I watched some videos inside the arena, and the stuff that they were reporting on, I didn't see it in the video. I didn't see nobody getting trampled on. Matter of fact, the PA system, man, he said everything is under control and just walk out decent in order. And so I didn't see no chaos. And this one man I was listening to, he makes a good point. With all these cameras on these phones, I don't see no footage nowhere for what happened inside that arena. Maybe they was barred from bringing cameras in. I don't know that, but it's just so amazing how in the time we're living in, with everybody with smartphones, ain't no video footage inside that arena of anything that went on. And so, like I say, I think I made a mistake and I scheduled a live event, but for some reason it's not showing up. So I had to go live the regular way. And so, people might be over there wondering why it's not on. But I thank you, this one person that's actually listening. Hey, could you let me know, do you hear me well enough? Or say hi to me or something? Sometimes I feel strange just talking to the screen. But since I see one person, I'm expecting they may be listening. They might be driving or what have you. But yeah, that was just my thought on the day on that situation. It seemed like every time the president go over there or something happened dramatic, it's always a terrorist attack to invoke fear. And I think that's the case. My hand getting tired of holding it over there. But this ain't my good side, but hey. But yeah. And I haven't been really thinking about the Mandela effect. The last 24 hours I took a little breather. Like I told people, just took a step back, I don't want to be one of them sporadic people that's schizophrenic on everything I see. So I try to keep myself at a mellow state of mind. Still being able to function without being sporadic. Whoever this one person is, I really wish they say hi. Because every time I get on, they never leave, and I'm glad that I would just acknowledge and thank them if I knew who it was. But yeah, I got two people. How you doing? How you doing today? This Miss E-Man 31. Just hanging out today. Just seeing how all the Mandela effectees are doing and how they feel today. Are they still experiencing things, or have anything happened that they noticed? And like I say, I've been taking a little chill pill for the last 24 to 48 hours, so I haven't really been researching on trying to find some more changes. You know, sometimes you have to take a step back and breathe. And so, how y'all feeling today? Could somebody please say hi? Either say hi or ask a question or a comment. It makes me feel like we all a part of this hangout. You know, I guess that's what the hangout's supposed to be about. You know, questions and me and us to touch one-on-one. You know, be more conversational with one another. Because, like I said, I try to stay level-minded with the Mandela effect. Hey, how you doing? Okay, I see your video footage from inside the area. Okay, oh, thank you. Hey, man, hey, how you doing? And so, like I said, we try to help one another, hang out with one another, get some steam off our chest, you know, because we can't talk to everybody else, you know, about this Mandela effect. Because when you talk to them, they say, man, you nuts, or why don't you move on, and all of that. Hey, how you doing? And so, and then I think I suppose I had a little bit more people, but because I scheduled a live stream, it didn't go through the right way, so I had to actually do the regular live stream. So they probably over there wondering where I'm at. But if they look up, they'll see me on live. How you doing? So they got 4 people. And so I'm opening up today, you know, how y'all been feeling about the Mandela effect? Oh, thank you. That's because I'm not in the house, I guess. So yeah, and so I'm actually on my Samsung S. Hey, how you doing? Yeah, and so I thank y'all for joining me. And like I said earlier, you know, this is a hangout, so we can conversate with one another and blow off some steam with one another, you know, and just, you know, say what's on each other's mind, because we can't talk to our family members because they think we're crazy, and can't talk to the pastors and stuff like that. So we gotta bounce and help one another, and iron sharpening iron, and you know, we help us one to another. Hey everyone, hey, how you doing this evening? Yeah, and so like I said, I haven't really did no Mandela effect changes in the last 48 hours, because sometimes you have to take a breather and just relax and stay mellow, because you get schizo, or you get really hyperactive, because there's so many changes. You have to almost take a step back and just calm yourself down a little bit to make sure that you don't overwhelm yourself. And so that's what I've been doing lately. I still very much care about. There is a video out showing that human skull have changed. Well, yeah, that's been out. I did videos about that twice. How at first it was the bones in the eyes, and then it became 2 holes on the cheekbone, and it became 2 holes on the eyelids, and now it's 2 holes on the side of the chin. And so, I don't know, because I haven't took a picture of my skull lately, or a CAT scan, so I can't definitively say it's changed, but I know the images that's popping off of Google, and it's saying that it's changed. And so I had to really watch that, because, if Google is a part of the D-Wave computer, and they can pump out whatever information they want. And until somebody go to the doctor and get an x-ray and let me see that it's actually holes in the skull, I don't know, because I don't feel them in my head. And so, some of this could be a psyop, but most of it is like the changes in the Bible and the logos that can't be denied, because you can see that physically. Your post not being in the middle of your hand, right between your wrists, you can feel that. And so I know them changes is happening. Now, a whole lot of pictures on YouTube, not YouTube, on Google, and Google is beginning to lie, because they're in partners with these companies. Even the video I did with the man talking about quantum computer, he said Google was the main investor that brought the whole thing together. And so I use Google, but I'm not faithful to Google, because I had to keep my mind separate, where I'm independent, because everybody Google everything. Like, Google is the mother of everything. Like, Google had all the information. If you wanna cook a cake, Google it. If you wanna sew a shirt, Google it. If you wanna know who the president, Google it. We depend on Google so much, it done became our stepmama and stepdaddy. And so I really watch myself with Google, because they're part of the transition. They're part of the delusion. So let me see. What did it say? Let me see. I'm reading the comments, so don't charge it to me. Yeah, there's a whole lot of things. Hold on, let me see. But when Google. Well, Google is tied up into a whole lot of things. They trying to do mind reading. They trying to do AI. They trying to do car. They trying to get as much technology, far as information about us as possible. Hey, how you doing? Mr. Nice Guy? And so I think, like I said, thank you all for joining me today. The 8 people that's on the line. And like I say, this broadcast is mainly for us to, blow out screen, steam, ask questions if we done found something new. And sometimes some people just not sure really of what they really hearing, because there's so much fluff out here. There's so many people out here just making videos about things that may not be changing. And so, and like I said, I heard about it too. So, we all here to, just to bounce off one another, and having questions and comments, and I thank the people that, I don't know how many people came last night. Hey man, do you think the Mandela effect is it powerful? Hold on, is it powerful? Oh yeah, of course. That's what I did. Hey, how you doing? That's what I said the other day. I was in a hangout with somebody, and they invited me, and this one YouTuber say, well, this is positive, and this is us dealing with it, and we can put everything back together if we all bind together. And I said, no, this is demonic. This is the devil giving his imps blessings. And I tell people, a lot of people say, what you mean the devil giving his imps blessing? See, what y'all don't realize, God give blessings and the devil give blessings. The devil blessings are temporary. The devil gives you a time limit on after he gets you to your place, you got to sign a certain contract so that's what the Illuminati do. So, he giving them informations that, not natural. And so he's giving information that's not natural. And it's demonic. And I hate to say it, I meant to say blessings, but he gives them things that they want. And so it's really paramount that we all understand that when he come back, he gonna set it up the way he want it. And so we have to realize that that's how it works. And I lost some people when I said that, but that's all right. That's how it goes. But yeah. And until you realize that, people serve the devil just like they serve God. And we can't be ignorant of the devil's devices that people don't worship him. They worship him. They was doing a dance over there in Switzerland to the devil. They do seance to the devil. And so, we just have to be caught doing our job. And so, any more questions, any more comments? I think I'm going to probably time this to 30 minutes. I don't know, depending on how we go. It might be 30 minutes or 5 minutes. Okay, here we go. Okay, let's see. I can't see that comment. Most have been having. Well, I don't know. I can't say they're good or bad. I can't say these changes are good because they have their own purpose. They have a purpose that's putting us down the path. You know how you take a GPS and you ask it to take you to a destination. And you think you're going to get there faster, but it end up costing you. They take you down the toll road. You got to pay something. And so where you could have took the longer route and still got there, now you ended up paying money that you might didn't have. And now you had to pay the toll fee and all that and hoping that you got some change. And so this is what I think. This is people that think it's positive. They taking the route that's gonna cost. They taking the route that's gonna cost. And we still gonna end up in whatever destination that this is gonna take us, but it's gonna cost something when you don't keep it in the right place. Okay, let's see. I gotta see that question. Well, you have to fight. We got to fight no matter what. Evil gonna exist no matter what. Evil gonna exist even. So we gotta fight. We gotta keep our mind positive, but we also have to realize that if the Bible says that the devil is gonna come and have his way and be an antichrist, we got to be prepared for that. But you still know that God is in control and he can stop it anytime he wants to. He can stop it anytime he wants to. And so he's he's always has the upper hand. The battle is already won. It's already been fixed. But just like God let the devil mess with Job, it's going to be a point of time that God is going to let the devil have his way. But he's still the controller of the ship. He just let him drive for a second. You know, he still has his hand. So just in case it get out of control, he can snatch it back in control. You know, so yeah, God said he won't put no more on us than we can handle. But he said we all must be watchful, well as pray. And he says, be ye also ready. So we gotta be ready. You know, we gotta be prepared to what might happen. We got to keep our whole armor and shielding. Because, see, if you really want to know, the biblical war's been all through the Bible. And in the Old Testament, everything was taken by war. You know, God took cities by war. And so, you know, sometimes we we so far under grace where we done forgot how to fight. You know, and Noah and Moses in them days, it was war. It was fighting. It was battling. It wasn't just you pray and say God handle it. God sometimes had people taking cities by force. Sometimes he had them pay for it. And so, you know, yes, God is in control and we have to beat this phenomenon. But see, the Bible said that this phenomenon was going to occur. And so he's been preparing us for years about this phenomenon. We just, as pastors and leaders, haven't been prepared for people. We've been saying, yeah, it's the end time, but we didn't tell people what the end time consists of. But the Bible tells you. And just like it said in Daniel, it said that the devil is going to think about wearing out the saints and think about changing laws and times. And it's going to be given to him for times, and dividings of time. Didn't nobody know what that meant, but when this started happening, I understood what that meant. God is going to allow the devil to mess with the timeline. And it's just going to be happening for a minute, but it's got to happen. Everything in the Bible is being fulfilled as we speak. The thing is, people don't want it to be fulfilled, but I want whatever God says is going to happen, it's going to happen. And we can't stop it. We just have to be on our P's and Q's, make sure that our life is in line with God and that we not false flagging, playing both sides of the fence. Because, you know, God said you can't be either hot or you can't be hot and cold. You got to be either or. And if you not, he'll spew you out of his mouth. And so we got to make sure I test everything now. This whole thing is okay. Whole thing now, this thing, question more, definitely walk in the Holy Spirit and keep eyes focused on Jesus. Yeah, you got to keep your eyes focused on Jesus. And no matter what's happening, that's what I tell people. I don't tell people about the Mandela effect or the Bible changes because I want them to not believe in God. This is for you to get your life right. Keep your eyes on him. Make sure that you're ready in and out of season, making sure that you have your whole arm on. Make sure that you are, ready to battle, because now we are in a battle. We're in a spiritual battle. We're in a physical battle. We're in a dramatic battle, but we got to be ready to battle. The gloves had to come. The gloves had to be put on. You got to be ready to fight. And stay focused on Jesus, because if you don't, the devil will try to snatch you up easy. If you sway one time, the devil will try to knock you off your feet real easy. And so we have to make sure that we be ready to fight at all times. I don't like right now. I'm going through an issue with my son, but that's in the Bible too, where it says that the children gonna stand up against the parents and try to overthrow their authority. That's in the Bible too. And so all of this is happening at once because my son been raised up in church ever since he was born. But it took 1 year in high school to almost unravel everything that I was teaching. But I know God said if you train up a child the way it should go, it won't depart. He might do his own thing, but he will always come back to what's been taught. Now I'm hoping that's the truth, but what's going on with my son? It's like everything I'm saying he's fighting against, and I know it's the devil because if he can't get you in the wash, he'll get you in the rinse. If he can't get you in the beginning, he'll try to get you in the end. You know, he might not be the peanut butter and jelly, but he'll become the bread. And so you have to make sure that your kids, your wives, your husbands, your grandmas and grandpas don't cause you to miss the mark. And I told my wife today, I say, I'm not letting my kids make me miss the mark. I'm not. My mother say, well, you maybe need to stop doing that. See, that's what the devil want. The devil want me to say, well, skip it. I want my kids, so I ain't doing no Mandela effect. Tell the devil to leave my kids alone. I'm not going to tell nobody about it. Let him do what he want. But see, no, I'm not doing that. I'm like Job. I want to be like Job. I don't want the devil to take on my family. But if I look at that story, when the devil took all his family, God increased that double and triple. So he got all that back and more. And so if that's what it takes, that's what it takes. I'm not saying I put my Mandela effect before my family. No, I put God before my family. And God, if God telling me he want me to wake up his people, I have to wake up his people. And the devil's not going to use my family against me to stop me from working for him. I'm a real soldier, because I know everything works for the good of those who love the Lord, and it's called according to his purpose. And so I want to be found doing God's purpose. And when you found doing God's purpose, no weapon formed against you shall prosper. And so, yeah, that's how I feel. Any more questions? Any more comments? Any more anything? Because it's 20 minutes. I'll try to make it an hour. But if we through talking, you still holding it. But any more comments? Okay. Oh yeah, I know he's going through that phase. He's 15 years old, but he's more going through. He's going through want to be having attention. He want to be a goofy in school. He want to be popular. He want to be the class clown. And I tell him, I say, look, you ain't gonna see these people but for 3 more years. They not gonna matter to you. This little time you here, and he keep on telling me, Daddy, give me some Jordans. I said, first of all, Jordan got his money. I said, I'm not spending no $250 on some shoes just because you want them. And see, some parents, they spoil their kids and get them everything they want, and then they wonder why they acting like that. I'm not giving him everything he want. I buy him shoes, good shoes, and enough to wear. I tell people all the time, shoes are made to keep glass off your feet. Shoes, and especially these young people nowadays, they have their pants all the way down. You don't even know what shoes they got on. So who cares about some Jordan? You got Jordans on, nobody know you got no Jordans on. I'd rather have $250 in my pocket and $40 or $50 on my feet than $250 on my feet and $40 in my pocket. No, that's backwards. And so I'm trying to teach him the importance of money. Trying to teach him the importance of money, and money don't grow on trees. You have bills, You have responsibility. You know, some things you want, you have to wait for them. Some things you may, and that's society. That's not just him. You know, that's why we have all these financial crises, because people going above their means because they want it. You know, if you have a character and you pay your bills and you get some good credit, you'll be able to buy whatever you want. And see, credit, and people don't even know how credit works. I tell people all the time, man, look, you can get a credit card and don't pay no interest. All you gotta do is wait till they give you that interest-free time, like Walmart. They give you an interest-free for 18 months, anything $2.99. That's when you get what you want. And now whatever you pay back, you're not paying no interest on it. And so it's always a way to do stuff. Oh, they turn out better when they Muslims. Yeah, Muslims. I guess Muslims are more men friendly. I guess I can say that, but I don't know, cause I know my cousin is a Muslim, and his kids is just world worse than mine. Do you think the mainstream? Do you think the mainstream will even recognize the Mandela effect? I feel if it grew more and more. And okay, well, you know what? I'm gonna tell you, the mainstream already know. They are put in a position where they can't talk about it. They know already. I was listening to a sports radio caster, and he was saying something, and they were saying, you can't talk about this, you're gonna get in trouble. He was like, well, I don't never remember it that way. And so yes, they know. But because they bosses are part of the elites, and that they are in a information grid where they only report what they told to report, they not gonna tell us nothing. They know really sure. Well, anything, you know, if you look at the Mandela effect, that can be true. And the reason why I say that could be true, because if even they lying, or they just playing like they lying, because everybody and their mama thought Hillary Clinton was gonna win in a landslide. Donald Trump had no chance. Now I'm the only one that thought that he may have a chance when he first came out, and the only reason I said that is because people will levitate to things that's real. And what I mean, he was so real and said stuff that a president really don't supposed to be saying, but people gravitate there because he don't care what he say. That's not responsible as a president. You got to watch what you say. You got to be diligent with your words. You got to be patient, and you got to be disciplined. And he wasn't. And I say, you know what? Everybody laughing and thinking it's a goof, and this man might end up winning. And I didn't want him to win. If you really want to know, I don't really do political, but I think, either he was set or she was set there to lose, and he was there to win. Because why all of a sudden, all of this stuff come out about her and him, but mainly to discredit her, right? Doing all through the campaign, and she and then when it looked like she was gonna win, they brung up some more stuff. So I think it's all a propaganda, and it's all a pulpit. They put whoever they want to put in there. They dictate whoever they want to put in there, because if you really want to get down to the brass tacks of things, I think whoever got the total number should be in there, not who got the most electoral college. Smokey the Bear. I remember Smokey the Bear. Really, I do. I do remember Smokey the Bear. But I really, I didn't really like. I ain't really like animal cartoons. I was more of a Thundercats, He-Man type of guy. Hold on. He said, yeah, I kept TV off. It's all okay. Programs. Yeah, I mean, I was saying that yesterday, how I stopped watching Netflix because what Netflix is supposed to be in, now it ain't. They don't even have regular movies. They had all their own stuff. And then if they do have something, it seems like they pumping out angry messages or kids shows that's talking about parallel universe and making it seem cool. And so I've been stopped watching certain TV shows and things like that. Yeah, but how do you come to the bear? Let's see. Yeah, I understand the question. Thundercat, oh, you know I really love the Thundercat. But let me get to your bear question first, because you did answer it first. Well, like I said, let me get back to you in that. Well, I want to do a little bit more research before I just started popping off about the bear question. But I'll make sure I have something about Smokey the Bear the next time I do it live. Because I've seen you the last 3 days, so I'm going to make sure I get to your question. Now, that Thundercat, oh man, I used to love that. Woo! I used to have me a sword to make it go up. You know how it is. Man, Thundercat and He-Man and shoot, man. Anything with a sword or some powers. Yes, ma'am, I'll make sure I have you something on Smokey the Bear. I don't know if I'll do it tonight or tomorrow. I'm thinking about doing 3 lives a week because doing it every day, I run out of stuff, and I don't want to run out. Well, I don't want to be saying the same thing over and over again. But it depends on how it go. But I know I'm gonna do one tonight. Yeah, man. The 80s was, 80s was a good time, you know. I remember my grandma telling me, hey, son, I remember when candy used to be a nickel and a penny. And now I'm telling my kids, I remember I could buy a Reese cup for 3 cents. Man, they get them Reese cups, the little bitty ones. I'm talking about the little bitty one, the 4, they 25 cents now. I used to buy a whole bag for $1. And so, man, it done got real expensive, man. So I'm like my grandma now. I remember I buy Reese for 3 cents. But yeah. Any more questions? Any more comments? Concerns? Ideas? Thoughts out of your head? Whatever you. Cause like we in the hangout, you know. I hate I can't talk to y'all. I mean, I can talk to y'all, but I can't hear y'all. Pokemon, yellow, black, tail, my daughter, okay. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that Pokemon, because I remember when it first came out, yeah, it had a black tail. And so, that's a big one because it had grew and it had blew up just overnight. And, you know, if you think of what the Pokemon is, that's mostly dealing with beans and teleportation and all of that. And so, yeah, that Pokemon had a black tail. I know that for a fact, you know. And so, like I say, some of these changes, like I say, if it wasn't for the Bible changing, I would say, well, we in a parallel universe. But I know the word shouldn't change. And because the word changing in these different instances, I know it's more demonic. Hey, I wave to y'all. Oh, don't worry. my live went off for a minute. I don't know if I'm back on or not. Am I back on? Did anybody drop off? Are y'all still here with me? Yeah, we just got through talking about Smokey the Bear. Smokey the Bear. Yeah, and so, like I said, I'm back on. I done lost a whole lot of folks now. But that's alright. Any more questions? Any more ideas? Any more things in your head? Sure has a live show and it got trolled. Well, you know what? They trying to make everything sound fun. Because see, now it's happening so fast, they have to respond. That's why they came out with that thing about the cold spot and that we might actually be in the parallel universe, because they trying to deflect the responsibility from themselves. And so they gonna be out more trying to do damage control than anything. And so like I said, man, hey, I'm gonna keep it real 100 with y'all. No matter if I don't know, I ain't gonna say I know. I ain't gonna act like I know. Smokey was saved by, well, hey, yeah, like I said, I gotta do a little bit more research. But I really hate using Google, so I'm gonna have to ask some friends and get a whole lot of. If I get 30 people saying the same thing, I'm pretty sure that's what it is. But yeah, and like I say, I want to thank y'all ahead of time, because we're coming up to 42, so we only got about 14 more minutes. I want to thank y'all in advance that came out to listen to this show. I want to keep it at least 1 hour. I saw the boss and they kept. Hold on. Yeah. Man. Like I said, I got every question that you answer, I'm gonna make sure I have your answer, because you sure have some good ones, and I don't want to just ramble around them. Yeah. Let's see. Yeah. And so, hey, hello. Hey, I know we ain't got that long left, but I'm glad you came out. I'm glad you here, and I thank you all for listening to my ramble. I always thought I got it started because he was saved by. Well, yeah. I mean, like I said, I don't know too much about Smokey, but yeah, other people in the line might know a little bit more than I do. And so, if they want to answer that question, that'll be fine with me. And so, it seems this really is not. I feel like, hold on. I feel like it's in a sci-fi movie. Hold on. I can't see. Every day now, new effects. I lost sleep for a week and ended up in the summer of 2016. Now I sat back and watched the show. Well, like I tell y'all, like I told people a long time ago, everything that they put on movies is in somebody's head. So eventually they're going to try to do it. Everything you see on TV, just like everything that was in Back to the Future, now they got, and just like the Knight Rider car, now they got car that can drive itself. And just like in Back to the Future, they trying to make the hover round, the hoverboard. Everything you see in somebody's head, somebody's trying to do that practical. And so when I watch movies, I watch information, because this is what they trying to do. They trying to really build a Enterprise ship that can go through space. They trying to do that. But so sci-fi becomes reality eventually. It might take time, but eventually it happens. Have you ever experienced any weird light that suddenly showed up on your fade real quick? A little flash of light. Night red, green, and yellow. Well, yeah, I did a video about that, the light. I seen a light in the sky. If you go down my catalog of video, it was a light in the sky around my house, and the star, it was real bright. It didn't look like a star because it was so big. All the other stars were small, and it was real big. So yes, I have experienced that. Now with the red, yellow, and white, I always thought the green light was on the top and the red was on the bottom. That's one of the memories. I can't be for sure because I really wasn't paying attention, but that's what I always thought. I saw that the star was moving. Oh yeah, so like I said, it was blinking, and so if you seen that video, you can see when I zoomed in, it was blinking and everything. It was real bright, and so yeah, I've seen something like that. And so, any more questions? Any more comments? Any more concerns? Oh, and about that, the person that said they lost sleep for a week, don't ever let anything get you that far down that you can't sleep, because no matter this effect, this Mandela effect, we can't control it per se, but we can control ourselves. We have to keep grounded, make sure that our minds is settled, stay whole to ourselves. That's why we do these hangouts, so that we can help one another, that we can cry on each other's shoulders, so that we can have a community to talk to. Even though I might say the same thing sometimes in these hangouts, but it's just to help one another, just to get some steam off each other's chest. A place where you have like-minded people. So don't ever get to that point where you can't sleep, because if you do it, I ought to do more hangouts so that we can help you. Okay, let's see. What does say? Oh, you. Okay, that's for somebody else. I swear I saw the ground almost breathing the other day. Maybe it's in my eyes playing tricks on me and have. Oh, well, you know what? I haven't seen that, but I do know Yellowstone is really smoking up there, and it's really the ground is really getting hot up there. So I don't know what that's about, and I do notice all around the world the grounds are cracking and opening up, and whole lot of tornadoes and weather related things going on. And so, like I said, all of it's connected. When I did that video of a CERN and that cloud was there, all y'all seen my video intro. That cloud was a whole lot of energy. And, so they doing a whole lot of things. A tire scale in the lower one layer of clouds in the purple and the night. Well, yeah, all these clouds looking funny. That was the key. When I seen all the clouds bunched up all together like they was coming to a meeting on one side of the sky, and it was all like 3D clouds. They was like mountains of clouds stacked on top of each other. And so, well, yeah, that right there, I seen a video about that. I don't live in LA, so I don't know firsthand, but I have seen a video about people saying that the mountains in the background seem very closer than they used to. And so, like I say, this is changing so fast, people gonna have to stop denying it. Like I tell people, I don't call this a conspiracy. Conspiracy is things that you can't prove, and it's not happening to everybody. But this is happening to everybody. This has been proven, like Sex in the City. The award shows saying Sex in the City. like Forrest Gump, Tom Hanks said the line like it's supposed to be, Darth Vader, the actor said it how it's supposed to be, and so even the Queen song, you know, everybody knows it should be of the world, and so this stuff is happening. This is no longer a conspiracy. This is reality. Conspiracy is what I might think happened. This is happening. Well, we got about 9 more minutes. So, like I said, I thank all of you all for joining this live stream. Take care of the things you forget. Yeah, I did a video on that. You know, I said do not forget what you remember. And so I did about a video of 90 Mandela effects. And you can check it out if y'all want. But I hope, just for the sake of this conversation, I hope everybody that's on this line subscribe to me, and so that we can stay connected to one another. You know, I'm telling y'all right now, I don't monetize. I don't try to get paid. It's not about fame or fortune. It's about helping one another. You know, and so please subscribe and follow me. And I promise you, I'm gonna keep it real with you, and we can keep it real with one another, so that we can get through this, because we gonna always need one another. Any more comments, questions, concerns? Oh, and thank you for the being peaked. Thank you, bye everyone. God bless you. God bless you so much. I want to let you know, I hope God give you everything, the peace of mind that you've been that we all been seeking for, and just stand with you. Thank you. And everybody else, all of y'all, we all want God to get us through this battlefield. He said, yea, do I walk through the shadow of death, I will fear no evil. And right now we're going through this shadow of evilness. But we can't fear the evil, because we know God is with us. Oh yeah, I've been saying that long. This fight is fixed. It is fixed. So whatever the devil think he gonna do, he ain't gonna be able to do, because the fight is already won. And we got about 7 more minutes. So any more last minute questions? Any more questions for these last 7 minutes, so we can wrap this up? And like I said again, please subscribe. And I'll probably do the show tonight about 7 o'clock. Not sure. And this is for the people that work in the morning, and give them the opportunity to blow off some steam, because they can't say nothing at work. You know, I know a person that used to work for DirecTV for years, and they said it was always been Direct TV with the T. And so I say, well, it ain't that now. Well, you know, my whole family do. Like my wife, my kids, my other family, they say, well, where your proof at? I say, well, look at some of the stuff that you know. And, you know, look at some of your photos. I don't know if anybody got that video when I told them, I told everybody look at their photos and see if they found some photos that shouldn't be there, because I have. And I found about 5 or 6 of them that I never took before. And so, but I was in them. And so that do makes me think we have some kind of parallel universe going on, because I didn't take it. They're there, but I didn't take it. You know, and I'm the photo man in my family, so if you see somebody taking photos, that's normally me. 5 minutes. And I guess we counting down because I got 5 more people left. And like I said, I thank y'all for coming. We got 4 minutes. We got 4 more people left. Yeah, this is funny how the more the minutes go by, the less people drop off. Oh boy. Not that you're good, man. I don't understand how people can recognize it but not care at all. I'm missing photos, lots of them. Well, yeah, that's how people are, As long as they can get their money on, as long as it ain't bothering their daily life, they don't care. As long as pastors can get their money on, they ain't gonna preach about it. They let Jesus do his job. They don't want to do the job. They don't want to put the old armor on and do no war. People see and say, well, if I can't do nothing about it, I ain't gonna even worry about it. But see, like I'm telling people, if they can cause people to come alive, they can cause people to die. They can erase some people. And so, while you think it won't affect you, you better be careful about that. And so, I tell everybody, man, just live today like it's your last. Make sure that you got your life together. Make sure you don't got no hatred in your heart. Make sure you ain't hating your brothers or sisters. Make sure you telling your mother, father, and everybody that's around you that you love. Clear your mind, clear your conscience of any negative thing that you may be thinking towards anybody, so that you won't be the one that's left out of the gate of heaven because of some attitude that you had towards somebody. We got 3 more minutes, and so I'm not gonna cut it off until it totally get to 1 minute. So I ain't going nowhere for these 3.5 minutes. I could take maybe a couple of more questions real fast, and then we can till we meet again. This time tomorrow. What's tomorrow? Tomorrow's Thursday. Yeah, I might do tomorrow. I might do tomorrow and skip. Why, man? Where did the land come from? Oh, okay, yeah. Well, that right there, a lot of people give me flack on that, but I didn't make this channel for me. I made this channel for my wife in 2009. She did 3 videos and didn't do nothing else. I didn't really get on YouTube until last year around July, and so I just didn't rebrand the name. I just kept it like that because that is my missus. Yeah, and so that's what that came from. This was made for my wife, but I just left it that way. And it's too late to do it now because everybody know me as Miss E-Man 31, so it's too late to do it, to change it now. I got over 1,000 subscribers. If I do something now, they probably say, who is that? And so yeah, that's what that was. Okay, we about 1 minute away. And we wrapping it up, and I thank the 6 people from coming to this show. I ain't gonna say the show, but this hangout. And I enjoy you all. Y'all help me stay planted and grounded. And until we meet again, we still got about 20 seconds, so I might take one quick question. But I do want to say I thank you all. Please subscribe to my channel for future events. I got 30 seconds. And yeah. And so I'm going to give everybody what they always say. I don't know if y'all want, but I'm going to say it because everybody keep on saying if I say it, it'll make them feel good. Hey. Have a great day. This your boy, and have a nice day. Bye-bye.